Okay, yes, we have been reading a lot of posts about the march to Parliament and the Gen Zs that happened in July. Many were arrested, and we saw a lot of online protests and the rest. Uh, I don't know whether many of you had the thoughts that this march to Parliament would really be impactful to the people or to the marches made. We have seen a lot of people were arrested and bail was granted to them with restrictions towards what what was really done. And now we are and now we are trying to reflect. We are reflecting on what we call the Gulu sitting. We are seeing a sitting coming up in Gulu by Parliament, and we we are looking at its impact that's going to create to the people of northern Uganda. Of course, this is not a Gulu sitting or an Acholi sitting, but it's a northern sitting that will cover Karamoja, Acholi sub-region, Lao sub-region, and it will cover West Nile. So I think we should embrace this as a whole, looking at the nature of northern Uganda that has been involved in poverty and a lot of things. I think uh, this our next coming discussion will be on that. I'll be hosting different youth, and I'll be getting their views on the different how impactful will this the northern sitting be to them. I think that's basically it. Of course, I'll be having a guest soon. We shall be having a guest on this live, and I'll see how we can hit it up together on a one-on-one discussion with them. I think let me try to. Yes, I've sent him the link. Let him try to join, and I see how we can get him. Yes, Bosco, we are live.
Yes, I didn't know.
I can't see you. You're in the dark. Take a machola,
Ah,
take a
kwani
name as
manje
well.
ano
You have
danga
come
ipe
here,
viduko.
come.
Ana danga ipe viduko. I'm okay.
Okay. What you live? Huh?
Angeo.
Que do com volume again, volume again, and then.
Aha, don't do my bag.
Okay. Now I was here looking at starting with the Gen Zs that
Mm.
are marching to Parliament.
Mm.
Uh, what
Your network is breaking. So your network is breaking.
did you get my question?
No, your network was breaking.
Okay, what I'm trying to say that the Gen Zs, through online mobilization, they had a lot of mobilization online, and
Mm.
we and bail was granted to some.
Mm.
What is your view on that issue?
Yeah, first of all, Mera watch out for the trial maybe on this live and for the topic of discussion. Basically, on issue for Gen Z, I think these youth were misled because basing on the fact, the march was organized, and then they were quoting as I think some part of the constitution. It is their constitutional right to march to parliament and actually to hold peaceful demonstration. That is part of their constitutional right. So I totally disagreed with that because one, wunuramo gora goma be, erki nen tian lok mu guru ni, pegin yang ter ma be. Kere kati constitutional right me charka lak, me charka dore. Takin nen guru ni mo kere ki guru kere. Peo beru malupa ki chek, unyo kire penia widano. Che wangano police obiono juare o mateka dada. So bulu eno ni
but
joma
you,
beru ka chorti,
okay,
pego beru ka niang de
okay,
nano, teka winyi.
okay, what I'm trying to say, why ni vule go chora go chera, and there are suspicions of them causing trouble. But under the law, it is very clear, and it's written that you have a right to demonstrate. You have the right to freedom of speech, as long as you inform police about what you are going to do. And this youth did this. They informed the police, and by bad luck, the response of the police was not according to their oversight that they thought, and they decided to take the law into their hands.
Mm.
But I think with what they were seeing and the controversy that was going on, the protesters, they were determined, regardless of what police will say.
Basically, Genawajo is not about gain loop or what police would say. Were they lawful organized? That was the main question. That was the gap. Because misinformation and lack of enough information to give police was unable to save them. Because get any paying information more and you cannot give police the correct information or full information about what is steering up the march to parliament. There is no way you can have a peaceful demonstration. Petime.
I think that depends on the government that you're under rule. Anyway, let's delve into. Of course, there are allegations that have been made against the speaker on issues of corruption. Now, uh, I'm seeing posters moving around that there will be a march to Gulu Parliament, the Gulu sitting that will be held in Gulu. What's your perspective on this march to Gulu? Because we are seeing the situation in Gulu is calm. At this time, is calm. The ground is being organized. There's a lot of security, tight, and it's welcoming for every individual to come and enjoy the atmosphere of Gulu. So, what would you tell the youth that are planning to march to the Gulu
Ngat
Parliament?
ma mero charka luka la ke gulu ni yani bi charka matching to ka undergrounds. No, I don't get wadi yara ne payo time and not you on is or our own. Piane namachiel unless maybe Baganda and the other tribes they will try to import themselves from Kampala to come and match. But can you actually kakamariak mapeo bange ma gemo matiri don't
Uh,
work la. They are not influenced so much by nonsense. So a Birni actually cannot go and do that. Bebirmile with vodka kama la pore paka. So when you parliament
Anaro,
bien
Jomo Kano, mm,
an pagano jomoni
Anaro,
meneno gi social media ni pagano ka gana chuli. Ingeo lu loka giti gi yet mapapat ki ngara mapapat. Ana chuli dong wara pilu wi bage kanwa menyor ni wan po pine. Pian ka wanyor ni wa pine.
mm, mm.
Chikoni wa chiara wa yabo gi mama no po atwer pia kone. Ika wonder grounds ka chani. Tinarne. So polkar charge matie lulagari yo money aneno go by chal gini match ni gen jo magulu they are ready to match to ka underground. Er gu yenyo mer ka mo
Mm,
magudi
mm,
maram ti ye ke wate pe yo mabe che ke mako chal mon lulaga ba go mako chal menyor ni gena chuli gite matching any charge kong na machel bot kaka. Manyuda chule be
mm,
meru
mm,
ya go
mm.
ya bwange kenyo ni gite chano gi da ke ye gi pi gi charge go mano. Cheno yen mer ngi ma no kada yin tamo kere.
So, get Ana winu Jomo Kengo ba wai fulu ene go be go the go matching much at the Parliament. we are go for speaker. Pitinmuti mabe. In
Mana
town ni ba
chwago,
yene ngo.
mana chwago kabisa, chwago mateka dada. Ingeo, la dira chai merke niang the aftermath, but tele mo biene kom speaker. Ngo mo lake. Inge karma kibichi mo speaker for chima. Down in wenye gini magiti katene. Gubiano go wache mo seven to lubo loke to twal. O waje la chingta ni be miu kero kimon. Chidong pango miu kero kimon. Chiki bereka fuona chimo Jessica Lupo, ke bereka fuona chimo Anita Mong. Mukimon mapapat maguno opposition madong gamete. Pian gamete pa mo seven me karni. O yape ki polo beru mege. Chidong for you better matek to 12 about down Uganda matek ma and again unity Twitter you can scroll through karman for nyin cabinet kata kata ki chimo speaker mfod gamento laka laka chedong among dare things turn to a U-turn the homosexuality bill ke carro the carro pa pepe no burro lo te gune pe don go korbe pe no ru inge kenyo that was the first day mash tago yabukata na Anita must resign before even the president had signed the bill to make it a law. So Karma Museveni Uchiardono signing. Museveni also became a target. Kiwajino, Wamira Gament do Laka, Museveni do Kuala Warong, Kikwali yo manini. That is the question. You know, sometimes if you rush to listen to these discussions and you don't pause a bit and pay and chawa, then you start to blame the government a lot. But
Yeah, true, true, true.
kai che reposing ngo mu la kai by the time ke nano the criticism you check the dates and the time the correct timeline even any among started getting those criticism on that same day ma parliament law for the bill and law tiano yani she started facing criticism immediately Museveni make that call or man now the signing bill pap down to all ke gamente chon Ugandans don't we go po ne Museveni rio karo after signing the bill. So so there's a lot of contradiction. So come me go almonge ken ana foy ni utiuti mabejo ko bere ni ke nero do parliament e biono bere bulu. Jomo ken chon wi gi pota mo pere. Chida ne ani kar man tie ko bere ni wan bene ke min wa priority. Ingeo kanu ni ke tim da ke chen ya ge lunge wan no bere wa be kele wiwa. Era one ken among the regions. Actually udano chan mapetwere poi wie ka choke mo pa bishops me kanisa mo gelwoni Pentecostal Assemblies of God gemar ber ka choke kalangala che ke nyuru regions mo ba pat keta ke tika don ke che kar ma ke nyuru gulu ma yang 2005 dan wa nyugu por ke ko go man Sudan ke ka kwene kar ke nyulo ba chwele kar ma kon yelo ka chwele ni che ka de nen ke min we priorities ke ngelwen ko man anoni among te timo na maber to twal kidong developments moko matitino ma tiga timo ne within the country that is worth appreciation so bulu ka magulu tie mago yope maber che romo dore ba chere ka underground ba fo en petit mabejo mano eno tiyo ka ken beno chwal foj pa choli bot President Museveni yep.
Ti itamu me goro vuru. Ya go check a door ka for speaker with Timothy Mabe again Museveni. Itamu ni vuru ro chak on a greater level.
Yes, okay, actually the language of philosophy, wachi, gin men anti positive, Maria ko duwe ye, dana magora ye, beru na. Tinerne, gina ria ko duwe ye, jo magora ye, beru na. Che gina gina mier getim, it is fast information. Gina na biwajo ke mapenduzi gen ke Chris Jude, space mo Twitter, mano giti loko, Tampa PLU, Podlo Uganda. Cha wajit ga wachi. Mapier teke these discussions mero o to the lower levels ingeo dano polkar ka de winyo ni liet tika bino unyo wache atunya mo nyo labuo tika bino yen pe lolu nge yen de kwanya mangwech ene kera dano mi Ugandans gidi kere Ugandans go bere teka donge wache achai la kuo dong dano weyo be bino ngaro mama chunga niang kong ni okwalo ngo bene peke so down go they move so much with what moves on media. And ke gum rach, your money chan, ma gite ka tele ki speaker ke jomo kanene. Kero gi la mal. Che resources magiti kere duong, ke dong influence magiti kere la mal. That's why go attack. But again, only kind of what team information or about down and people their eyes have been open to the good things. Baga made take a team. But gulung tiyo maleng jalo gom sipadiel prima facie. Let me low prima facie. Yo gulu tiyo go maleng any yen penano be bagamente. Gulu ko be that's the best road in the whole country. Lawyer wa makampala, lawyer wa makwene. So Kake Yabuwangdano to see the real truth and information about the different developments in the region, they will be able to support such idea very well. But getting any information pool or you will never convince someone, ni bin and we match. It won't work. Because their minds are poisoned with the negativity. Because Karawajike, those other sides, those guys have resources. They have a lot of resources, human power, and they have a lot of people.
Hey, that's really great of a discussion. I'm gonna phone Nikon for accepting my invitation. This
Uh,
was a first try of our live on Achai Uncensored, of course. We shall be
uh,
having a lot of discussion on this platform.
mm,
Uh, I can see only one person has joined. That is because I did not inform people about this live, and it was just a trial live to see how we
mm.
can engage further. Yeah,
Apa
I
bala.
think
Yeah.
yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be hosting I'm going to, tomorrow I'm going to be hosting someone from Lettuce Tours and Travel Company. We are going to be navigating the tourism sector in Uganda.
Mm,
It will be
mm.
at 2 p.m. and it will be live on our channel. And at least I've informed the many. They are just waiting for the time to come.
We'll tune in. I'll be tuning. I'll be now.
Yeah,
We'll
and
follow up.
I'm hoping. Of course, I'm sure I'll organize one of a one-on-one with you again, whereby we
Mm,
shall inform guys of what we shall be discussing, and
mm.
yeah, then we shall share the link.
Ayela mo pe ana fo itu twal kupa yotiano ni.
For whatever.
Vota bebe ana fo itu twal.